What's up, guys? How are you? Happy Sunday. Welcome into another episode of the Daily Juice Podcast. My name is Matt Perrault. You guys can follow me across all socials at Sports Talk Matt. This podcast, well, we went 1-3 yesterday. Down a little over 2 units, 2.5. Around there. College football week 0 did not do us any favors. That was a wonky day. I wasn't the only one. Saw a lot of people. See, the fun thing about this podcast is I'm kind of like the first one to put stuff out because I bet overnight. So you guys, different people in the content space, you can see that what they're playing, so I can see who's on what. I thought I was in trouble with SMU. A couple of people who were on it, I was like, uh-oh, don't like how popular that bet was. Same logic I used. We were all wrong. The other game, Florida State. So Mike Norvell either didn't know about the new 2-minute stoppage rule or just never has played Madden in his life. Because like anybody who's played Madden, you know you have to conserve clock. So you have the 2-minute warning in the NFL. They're calling it the 2-minute timeout in college. But you start taking your timeouts north of the 2-minute warning because in college football, a first down stops the clock. So if you just need a field goal, and you know that pretty much Georgia Tech was in field goal range. They had a kicker who had made nearly like a 50-yarder, and your kicker made a 59-yarder earlier in the game, that holding the clock would be an important part of coming back and winning the game. So when it's 21-21, seems like Mike Norvell fell asleep and forgot about the clock because the kick was good. And it was a 24-21 final where maybe Florida State could have kicked a game-tying field goal to make it 24-24. We go to overtime. More likely than not, we're going to go over 55 if that were to happen. Now, it's 48, right? So like one touchdown, and we're there. And we're at 55, and then another field goal, touchdown, whatever, and we go over. So I thought we had a decent shot at going over there if we went to overtime, but Mike Norvell, yeah. So week 0 was not good for the ACC. SMU did come back and win the game, but SMU did not come near covering their 41.5 team total. They woke up in the second half, but not nearly enough to get over that 41.5 point number. They won the game. Should have fired on them in game. I thought about it. They were plus money. It was plus 110 money line. Thought about firing on the money line when they were down by, what were they down by? 11 or so in the second half. Should have fired on it. I didn't, but unfortunately that's on me. Okay, so I'll recap golf here in a second. Golf's got a chance. If we do well in golf today, we're down about 2 units on the week. So we have an absolute very good chance of having a winning week if golf goes well. I have 2 more golf bets for round 4 at the BMW Championship. I have 1 preseason bet, and I have my first NFL future. I will tell you who I bet tonight to win the Super Bowl coming up on the other side. But first and foremost, let's talk about this offer for all customers that FanDuel and BettingPros have available for you right now. All customers, you bet $5 and you get a 3-week free trial of the NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV by going to bettingpros.com/FanDuel. Click join now. Make a $5 bet. They'll give you a 3-week free trial of the NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. Great way to start the NFL football season by watching the NFL Sunday Ticket. I've already bought the whole thing, so I can't get this, but you guys can get this if you haven't bought the whole thing so far for the whole year for the NFL Sunday Ticket. This is open for all customers. Bettingpros.com/FanDuel. Bet $5. Get a 3-week free trial of the NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. Okay, let's talk about golf. If the rounds stopped right now, we have Oberg tied for 3rd. That would cash a plus 160. We have Sungjae Im tied for 9th. That would cash a plus 250. And Corey Connors tied for 9th. That also would cash a plus 250. We have Im over Justin Thomas. That would cash a half a unit win for us. If all of this comes in the way it's supposed to, we're going to wind up with a really, really, really good Sunday. Now, that probably is not going to happen. I don't think we get all 3, but Im over Justin Thomas, he has an 11-stroke lead starting the round today. If that doesn't cash, I mean, come on. Something really bad happens. So Im and Corey Connors both shot 73s yesterday. They went 68, 70, 73. I'm a little bit concerned. This is the par 72. I'm a little bit concerned about those two golfers. So I don't want to come back in. Im or Connors, I think one of those two golfers will come in the top 10, but a lot of guys around him, a lot of players you got to be careful of here as to where we are. Oberg is one stroke off the lead. He shot 72, 63, 71. That 63 is why he's at 10 under par and why he's currently at 2 under. I'm going to focus on Alex Noren, the other Norwich Swedish golfer, not Oberg. Alex Noren went 68, 68, 70, but he ended his round with a birdie on 8, a birdie on 10, a birdie on 16, a birdie on 17, and a birdie on 18 going into this final round. He's 2 strokes back of Keegan Bradley. I think Alex Noren could have a really good Sunday. His round 4 round prop is under 71.5 even money. He shoots under. He shot 2 under yesterday. If he shoots 1 under today, he shoots 71. Okay? We cash this at even money. I think Alex Noren's got a shot here. I think Alex Noren could win this tournament. He's in line to win this tournament, but I'm not going to bet him to win the tournament. I just think Alex Noren's got a really big shot here. Good shot playing in the second group. Oberg and Noren playing with each other. Guys, countrymen. They know each other. They should feel pretty comfortable with each other. I'm going under 71.5 even money here for Alex Noren for 1 unit for round 4 score here for Alex Noren. 68, 68, 70. Shoot 70 again, and we're good. And we go under. The other bet I'm going to make is Adam Scott, who shot 2 over yesterday. 68, 63, 74. Adam Scott was a guy that a lot of people liked, and he ended the back by going birdie on 11, bogey on 14, birdie 16, birdie 17 yesterday. I think he figured out closing the round out after really scuffling badly on the front yesterday. He bogeyed 1, he doubled 3, and he bogeyed 4. I think he'll have a round. He won't shoot a 63 again, I don't think, but he shot 32 on the front on Friday, 31 on the back on Friday. I don't think he shoots 63, but I do think he shoots 70 or better. It's 71 plus 105 for Adam Scott. I think this course sets up perfectly for him. I think he likes the course a lot. While I bet that Keegan Bradley probably wins this thing because he's been steady Eddie, 66, 68, 70, there could be somebody coming off the path. Xander Schauffele is lurking. Wyndham Clark is lurking. These are guys you got to take seriously as to their potential to come from behind here. It's a 5-stroke lead that Keegan Bradley has over those guys, but it's a 1-stroke lead on Adam Scott. It's a 2-stroke lead on Alex Noren. It's a 2-stroke lead on Ludwig Oberg. It's a 5-stroke lead on Schauffele and Wyndham Clark. We saw it last week. Matsuyama won the thing, but he almost choked it, right? You can make up ground here, in particular on a golf course that's over 8,000 yards. Real opportunity here, I think, for maybe someone to come off the pace to win this thing. But I'm going to go under 71.5 for both Alex Noren and Adam Scott, both at even money and plus 105. Put 1 unit down on that, and let's see if we can cash. We did well doing this last week, okay? We're still in line to cash every one of these bets on the BMW. That's possible. Okay, we might run the table here. We might not. I don't know. We probably won't. I don't think all 3 golfers will end up in the top 10, but maybe we'll get lucky, and maybe we'll see something magical happen here. Im, again, has not played well. He shot horrifically on the back. He bogeyed 10, bogeyed 15, bogeyed 16, shot a 39 coming in, 73 on the round, 70, 68 in the 2 previous rounds for him. And Corey Connors equally didn't play well. The whole round was kind of a mismatch. Although he did birdie 15 and 17 coming in, which was good, but bogeyed 13, bogeyed 9, bogeyed 6, bogeyed 4, just kind of a real up and down round for Corey Connors. So he's gone 68, 70, 73. Hopefully that trend stops here and Corey Connors shoots somewhere around 69, somewhere in that range. Could probably get him into the top 10. M, probably same thing. He's around 69 to come in the top 10, but we have a litany of golfers who are tied at 5 under par. That will not be the case most likely coming up here after the tournament's over. So we're going to need, once these guys start breaking up a little bit, we're going to need both M and Connors to get going on their horse. M's going to beat Justin Thomas, but I don't know. I think Oberg top 10 probably comes in, but I'm not so positive. I'm not so sure about the other two with Connors and M. So we'll go Alex Noren under 71.5, fourth round score, even money, and Adam Scott under 71.5, fourth round score at plus 105. Okay, so football. We are 11-8 betting in the preseason. The only bet I got right yesterday was the Lions plus 7 at home. They won the game outright against the Steelers. Patriots are taking on the Commanders. Now, the Patriots haven't named a starting quarterback yet. We don't know who will start against Cincinnati for the Patriots. It looks like it's going to be Brissett, okay? But Drake May is going to play a lot here in this game, okay? Drake May is going to get after it and play. We're not going to see Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels is the starting quarterback. Dan Quinn's already named him the starting quarterback. That means it's Marcus Mariota, it's Sam Hartman, it's Jeff Driscoll. I mean, it's a guy who have not done much in their career. Marcus Mariota is, what's he have left in the tank? Hartman is a rookie. So I don't know what to make of this. The Patriots defense has been very, very good. The Patriots have given up 3 and 14 points in these games so far. 17-3, 14-13. Both Patriots games in the preseason have gone under. For the Commanders, equally has not been all that impressive for them in terms of their performance here in the preseason. They're 0-2 so far in the preseason, 20-17 and 13-6, both those games on the road. This is their first home game, but really Dan Quinn's not looking to do all that much here in this game. We saw a bunch of overs come in yesterday, so a little bit of a recalibration. We saw 24-24 with the Niners and the Raiders, 24-14 Miami and Tampa Bay, 31-0 for Jacksonville, 30-7 Baltimore losing at Green Bay, 24-17 Pittsburgh, 26-19 the Chargers against the Cowboys. Jets were 10-6, but 37-33 here for Seattle and the Browns. So way more overs here in week number 3, but I don't think the Patriots offense is going to score all that much. I mean, we'll see May, we'll see Joe Milton, we'll see Bailey Zappi, but the Patriot offense, skill player-wise, not great. Again, Patriot defense, pretty good. Patriot offense, not very good. Totals 34.5. We're going to bet under this, okay? Under 34.5. If you want to take the Commanders at home as dogs, I don't hate it. Commanders are catching points here from the Patriots now. I don't hate saying that we're going to take the home dog at plus 6.5, plus 7. It's the same bet for the Raiders. It was the same bet for the Lions. You want to take Washington plus 6.5, plus 7. I don't hate it at all, but I'm going to take the Patriots and the Commanders to not score very much and go under 34.5 for 1.1 units. In the other games, I don't really know. I think Tennessee, New Orleans has a potential to go over. I do like the over 34 in Arizona and Denver. You want to bet over there? It's down to 33.5 at DraftKings. I like the over there. We're not going to see Bo Nix play at all today, but Arizona's got an offense that's just going to put points up on the board. Don't think their defense is going to stop many people. So regardless who plays quarterback for Denver, I would lean towards the over there in this game. But one more bet to give you here on a Sunday, and this is our first NFL future. We're giving win totals we've given out, but this is a Super Bowl bet. I bet this a couple of years ago. I'm coming back in with the Baltimore Ravens to win the Super Bowl at 12-1. I'm back in. I'm buying in. Why? I love the Derrick Henry addition to the red zone offense for the Ravens. Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry in the red zone, it's going to be a nightmare for defenses to stop. Zay Flowers could blossom into even, sorry the pun, could be even better than what he has been. Mark Andrews is still a tremendous tight end. Nelson Aguilar and Rashad Bateman, they have enough weapons on the outside. They have enough offense led by Lamar, and now with Justice Hill and Derrick Henry to run the rock. Their defense is still going to be their defense. Calvin Noy now. You've got Roquan Smith at the linebacker spot. Marlon Humphrey's still a really good secondary guy. And look, John has his brother now in the league. I like it. Sibling rivalry. I think John Harbaugh's got something to prove. And I think the schedule, I mean, he's 1-2. He went 1-2 in the playoff, in the preseason. He lost 30-7 yesterday. 30-7. Doesn't happen all that much. I kind of like it. Ravens are focused on the regular season, not the preseason. In fact, I haven't bet it yet. I think the Ravens are going to beat the Chiefs on opening night. It's +3. I'm going to take the 3. I haven't made it official yet, but I'm going to be on the Ravens in week 1 on the road against Kansas City. They've got the Raiders coming in at home, at Dallas after that, and then Buffalo at home and at Cincinnati. If they can go 3-2 during that 5-game stretch, things get much easier for them, and they can make a run. Just go 3-2 through that gauntlet, and then Washington at home is a game they should win. At Tampa, at Cleveland, tough games, but they can win those games. Denver and Cincy at home, games they can win. At Pittsburgh, game they can win. At LA, tough game Monday night, and then home for Philadelphia. The bad news is there are bye weeks in week 14, and keeping Lamar healthy for 13 straight weeks is going to be difficult to do, but then they play at New York, home for Pittsburgh, at Houston, and against Cleveland. I don't even need the Ravens to win the division. Just get in. Just make the playoffs, make the bracket, and then see what's going to happen. I've done it before. I think for 1 unit, and this is what I did bet 1 unit on this. Normally I bet more, but at 12-1, I don't think there's a need. I'm going to sprinkle on this. I'm going to try to build a NFL Super Bowl portfolio. I'm going to try to grab a bunch of prices on teams that I like throughout the entire season here in the NFL. This is my first one. Ravens to win the Super Bowl at 12-1 for 1 unit. Actually, 1 unit down on the Ravens. Again, I'm going to try to buy 3 or 4 of these, try to see if I can corner their market a little bit. If the Chiefs stumble out of the gate and struggle, try to grab the Chiefs. If the Niners have a couple of rough starts, maybe jump on the Niners. Look for prices that are double digits for some of the better teams in the NFL. Ravens at 12-1 is too good to pass up. Ravens, 1 unit, 12-1 to win the Super Bowl for 1 unit. Okay, so 4 plays, 3 that will go off today for us here on a Sunday. We'll find out how the other bets from Wednesday wind up going. We'll be watching the BMW Championship closely today. A lot riding on this golf tournament here today. It worked out well last week. Let's see it again. Alex Noren, under 71.5, even money. Adam Scott, under 71.5 at +105. We've got Im over Justin Thomas. That should cash. Im in the top 10. He's tied for 9th. Connor's top 10. He's tied for 9th. And Ludwig Oberg tied top 10. He's tied for 3rd here as we start the 4th and final round. Patriots under against the Commanders, under 34.5. And the Ravens 12-1 to win the Super Bowl here for 1 unit. My name is Matt Perrault. Follow me across all socials at Sports Talk Matt. Happy Sunday every morning. The Daily Juice Podcast presented by BettingPros.com.